Today, I am here to discuss the struggles of tomato growers. It is a genuine struggle for them. When they cultivate with great effort, the price is low, and when the price is high, the crop fails. A single issue possesses the astonishing capability to bring about the complete destruction of an entire crop. I am not telling you not to grow tomatoes. I am telling you to grow them with complete knowledge. Greetings, my farmer friends. Today, I am here specifically understanding the hardships of tomato growers. I am here to speak today because for tomato growers, it is truly a struggle. If they grow with effort, there is no price. If the price is good, the crop is not. This is a huge problem. So, in such a situation, I am not telling you not to grow tomatoes. I am telling you to grow them with complete knowledge because of these two problems. If you grow, there is no price, and if there is a price, there is no crop. In the midst of these two problems, without possessing comprehensive knowledge on the subject, it evolves into an even more significant problem. For this reason, I will address each issue individually and deliberate upon it. I will continue to explain the concepts. If you understand it once, you can stay away from that problem for life. Firstly, the topic I am going to make a video on today. What I am about to tell you is about early blight in tomatoes. This is a disease. So you cannot simply think, oh, it is just some problem and ignore it. A single problem has the incredible power to completely destroy an entire crop. So how this appears is on the lower leaves, there is a brownish color, which is circular in shape. I am talking about its symptoms. Along with that, there is something like a little burning, like leaf burning is also present. It starts at the bottom and gradually moves to the top. As it moves upwards, what happens is that the leaves become more affected. So for this problem, as the quantity of leaves that are afflicted by this condition increases, the quality, size, and weight of the tomatoes all diminish. This is a fungal disease. We get a fungal issue, so we are told to spray fungicide. We just go buy it and spray. That is what happens. But if we see if this solves it, it is only temporary. Therefore, for this issue, we must understand that instead of seeking temporary solutions for our problems, by identifying the fundamental cause of the issues and rectifying it, the occurrence of subsequent problems can be minimized. Upon examining the primary reason, it is quite simple. Here it comes to the matter of the soil. If the crop is having any problem, it means the soil is not right. This is the language we generally speak. So everything is present in the soil itself. The soil is the fundamental source of all issues. In the same way, for this particular disease known as early blight, the primary cause is the soil itself when we investigate what might be present within this soil. Therefore, what all the science centers and scientists state is simply this. Within the soil, they emphasize the crucial concept referred to as soil biodiversity. So in soil biodiversity, there are two types. One is beneficial organisms and the other is harmful organisms. If beneficial organisms are in the soil, the harmful organisms do not pose a threat. However, if the population of beneficial organisms is diminished, the harmful organisms will adversely affect the crops. In locations where microorganisms and earthworms are scarce, the soil becomes compacted. Consequently, when the soil hardens, air does not circulate within the soil. Where there is no air circulation, these roots, which are very important for the crop, the development of those roots ceases and the roots are weakened. In that specific location, these pathogens or disease-causing agents, the load in the soil increases. So that is what happens in the soil. But what will be the impact? The disease resistance of the plant diminishes when the roots are compromised. When that disease resistance is reduced, therefore the condition known as blight begins to manifest on these leaves. Because it lacks the strength to protect itself from those pathogens and fungus. In the absence of this strength, it is very easily attacked. spreading from plant to plant. So it can lead to the complete destruction of the crop, or no matter how much you try to protect it, the expenses will be high. The resulting produce will be damaged. So in this way, if we are encountering these kinds of issues, the primary cause is the soil biodiversity within the soil. Therefore, if this is not rectified, the potential consequences are another question presents itself to us. The potential outcome is that one issue will lead to the emergence of several more problems in our farm the following year. As the problems escalate, what actions can you take? The maximum recourse available is to purchase and apply an increasing number of sprays at a significant expense. That becomes the primary activity. Consequently, what is referred to as the cost of production increases. Our yield diminishes, as does the price we receive. It will decrease. So what should we do here? It is very simple. The confusion everyone has is that instead of saying something has happened, do this or that, it is dead soil. The problems that occur in the soil, which we are talking about now, require us to make this soil alive. If we make the soil alive, then in the something like the soil food web, or what they refer to as soil rhizosphere biology. If the soil organisms that provide protection to the roots are present surrounding the root, the crop will not have any problems. The place where that is absent is what they call dead soil. That particular dead soil needs to be converted into a living soil. Sir, in order to make this alive, which medicine should be applied or which fertilizer should be applied is the solution? No, the solution to this problem is the enhancement of the soil's biodiversity within a short period of time, in about 15 to 20 days. It is a soil input that has the capability to correct the soil. If an earthworm makes an appearance within 15 to 20 days immediately after the application of the bio input, therefore you can say that the soil has become a living soil, or that the soil can be considered healthy. If there is any such bio input available, that is what I am now about to explain. So for 14 years, there has been a product called Dr. Soil. It's a bio input. Immediately after this is provided to the soil, an earthworm can be seen within a period of 15 to 20 days. And you can see beneficial bacteria, fungi develop. They do not just appear, they develop. In the same way, there could be protozoa. So whatever is required to infuse life into the soil develops sufficiently here. As air circulates in the soil holds water well, retaining water, enhancing root development, providing the plant with disease resistance, and ensuring photosynthesis occurs effectively. As the plant grows robustly, your expenses are reduced and the yield is increased. A certain quality develops. Your price also improves. So, by just revitalizing the soil and growing tomatoes, if the yield is high, even with some price fluctuations, it is not an issue. It can be balanced. If you do not get the yield on one hand and do not get the price on the other, from what I know, I am telling you, farmers today, instead of becoming wealthy from tomatoes, those who have grown tomatoes for many years have failed because of lifeless soil, have incurred losses, become indebted, and such farming families are now leaving. The number of such families is very high. This is why I am telling you, for a disease called early blight, do not just target it with medicines. The soil must be made alive. You must apply Dr. Soil bio inputs. Do apply it. If you have understood the idea of getting an excellent crop, apply it to your farm and transform it. If you feel that others can also benefit from you, please share this video, and similarly, please subscribe. I will end my speech here. Thank you.